All right. Hello, everybody. It is I, Granarite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Um, we want our next quest is to go on with this Into the Fog um, quest, which is going after a member of the Order of what is this? The Order of the Ancients, the Children of the Danu, whatever they're called. Which we just unlocked last episode. We got our first one here. So we're going after this cursed with that. And that's what they want us to do here. And so with the cursed, they want us to return to Kiara to deliver the Amber Shard to discuss the delivered note and investigate Tuam, the village in western Connacht. From Kiara with the conversation, Kiara agrees to meet with Eivor after the investigation of Tuam. Objects found on the Wren, Amber Shard needed by Deidre on and a mysterious note. But we also have the Ash here. Investigate the Druidic ritual site on the hill, midway between Low Ray and Low Tuam and Connacht. We have a note on the Wren for the Cursed. I have found the ideal spot for my moon ritual. The ground between Low Ray and Low Tuam swells upwards to form a hill. The moonlight will strike there perfectly. I'll soon have more blood for my work. The Ash. This is Low Tuam. And was it Low Gara or Low Rhea? Sorry, now I don't even remember. Low Rhea, okay. So it wants us to go somewhere about here to find that. So let's go here to Kiltober. And see what we can find. Get off. Want to head to the southwest. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Monday. Where are we at? Okay. So is it like here? On the hill midway between. Is it this hill? We'll get up to the top, I guess. There's something. Note found at the ritual site. Investigate Kiltober down the rocky summit southeast of Rathkrogan in Connacht. Nope, found at the ritual site. The Ash wishes us to take the remains and profane the chapel at Kiltober. It's bloody, messy work, but not without abusement. Okay. That's here. Goodness game.
I should be cautious around
The
it.
chapel was kind of like inside. Actually, this wasn't quite the chapel, was it? The chapel was up top.
Not far of you.
Nice. Alright, who do we have here? Kamaskak. Assassinate the Ash. He can be found in Keshkoran Mines in the mountains northwest of Lovgara in Connacht. Assassinate the Ash. High Druid Kamasak the Ash. In his youth, Kamasak dreamed that if the fogs of Connacht grew thick enough, he could disappear into them and become a ghost. As a ghost, he reasoned he would be able to hide from his cruel brothers and their sadistic games. On one occasion, he fled into the fog's mist to evade those brothers. He stumbled upon an elderly druid who was able to conjure fogs from boiling vats. The druid befriended Kamasak and taught him the ways of the druids and the elements. Kamasak experimented with the druid's fog, pushing that it could do what it could do to extremes. Eventually, he used the fog to drive his brothers to madness. Now, as High Druid, he makes certain that the children of the Danu have a fog powerful enough to maintain their secrecy. Note found in Kiltober. I barely escaped my life. I did. I was asleep in the chapel pews when 3 druids burst in, chanting and creating all kinds of fuss. I hid down low, but I could see they had bloody hands and faces. I about pissed myself. The big one said they were ready to make fog. How does a man make fog, I wonder? They headed up to Keshkoran. I always thought something odd was doing up there. He called the other druid the Ash, which sounded like the knell of death to these old ears. Got a skill point here. We also, I don't think we ran back to so we'll get up to there in just a sec. But I realized I don't think we went to what's his face over here in Dublin at the end of last episode and picked up our stuff and spent it. So we're gonna go do that.
Ah, a visit from my good friend. Care to indulge in profitable commerce?
All right. These are all just repeatable ones. So we might as well repeat them and get the silver.
We'll close the books on that. Another time.
What do we get? They're gonna show us.
Why, hello.
So at this point, it looks like all we have are these repeatable ones. Which is fine with me, because that's just gonna get us money.
Perhaps that... Always...
Got a couple new things here. How much money are we sitting on? 3,422. Pretty good. Alright, and we did I think we checked last episode, but we did finish all these, right? Yes. Alright. We would go get this person.
Hafa funnet som är van.
Here we go. Hi. Goodness. Very nice. Looks like it's one of these two that's in here. Okay. It's fast. Nice.
One more.
These ones don't want to talk to us at the end. A note found on the ash. What's this find? The Blades. Investigate the gravesite near the waterfall in Ballynagal. a burned village along the Bond River in southeast Ulster. A note found on the ash. For the ash, have you never beheld the beauteous sight of a man screaming as flames wrapped him in their hot embrace? I saw many such visions when I put the torch to Ballynagal, but I burned too well. Should you visit the ashes of that hamlet, pay respects at the grave nearby, near the waterfall nearby. Southeast Ulster, Ballynagal. Here, okay. Just gonna mark it so I know I head the right way. Looks like there's a group of them that we need to get, of course, by the storyline, and a group of them that we need to get just by exploration. Investigate the burned houses between Black Pig's Dyke and Clogher in southern Ulster. No, found the great site. What a cruel fate this spirits have visited upon me. I burn and burn and burn, but here I've committed grievous folly. In an excess of zeal, I set a fire too large and caught you, my love, by cursed luck and foolishness. I will atone for my sins. I will now go to the village of Black Pig's Dyke, where we first met. There I will set ablaze all the sundry in tribute to you. The blaze. Okay. Then was that's. There was like a house here though, so it's near Clogher, right? Between Black Pig's Dyke and Clogher. This is Black Pig's Dyke, wasn't it? Like here? The pig was? You go like right there. Not like the fast traveler. Alright, off we go. See, there's some birdhouses. Details. Conley, he of friends. Assassinate the Blaze. He can be found burning fields and cottages north of Blackpig's Dyke. That's like right where we are, isn't it? Lord Conley the Blaze. When a young boy, Conley reacted badly to being disciplined by his parents and severed ties by nailing their cottage door shut and burning it to the ground. He celebrated his freedom by joining a group of forest pagans who were enamored by the flames of ritual fires. He practiced the ways of the fire druids. Never completely convinced by the tenets of the children of the Danu, Conley nevertheless joined their actions simply because he loves to set anything to flames. Note found at the outpost, the Blaze has lost his senses. He now wanders to and fro, setting alight whatever he pleases with no concern or purpose. He is determined to burn all Ireland. Woe be to whoever attempts to stop him. Well, I guess woe be to us. He's like right outside. Is this his Irish wolfhound too? Well, that hurt. He's got some different swings. Like that Irish greatsword enemy that we haven't fought a whole lot of. But we got him nonetheless.
One more shard steeped in blood.
Alright, gives us another clue. Huntsman Rune and the Bloodstone. The Mist. So let's read this first. Note found on the Blaze. Blaze, the Mist has particular success in bringing new acolytes into our sway. He operates out of the camp at Dundaven, operating small Celtic stone figures to Ulster's Hills. They believe the figures bring good fortune. The Mist then invites them to a ritual, and soon enough they do our bidding. The Ash. Investigate Dundaven Stone Circle in northern Ulster, west of the Slaney River. It's not the Slaney. That's the Slaney. Wants to go here. Dundaven. Alright. Closest spot. They're both about the same distance. Alright. Where do you want to go?
Hey, wait! Blood for Odin! You lose now.
You gotta follow us. Cat. Alright, well, some dude's here. Rabid wolves.
Infatuation! Bastard!
Okay. Still more dudes here. Could you not see me? Really? Alright. Note found at Dundaven. Acolytes, we welcome you. Your work for the children of Danu will be blessed by the spirits of the earth. The lives of those you left behind are without value. Their bodies are mere husk, their value a delusion. Ours is the true path. Come to the bird fields well north of the town called Eilik. There to pray at the stone of Crom Cruach, god of sacrificial death. Search for a decaying boat run aground in Ulster's Peninsula near the Foyne Reservoir. Okay. Was that... There was like a boat here. This is the Foyne Reservoir. Let's just go here, I guess. Just gotta walk out the door, couldn't I have? I remember that big boat near that water area. That one. Bye. Yep, something right here. So what we have here. Note found in the burned fields. Bren, where have you been? I pray you find this note. You missed the ritual. The mist summoned the fire spirit, and we burned some captives. I vomited, but I now understand the world. The mist is leading us to the inlet's rocky shore. Join us there. Trian, he of the stone circles. Assassinate the mist. He is performing a ritual on the rocky shore in Ulster's Western Bay, northwest of the Foyne Reservoir. Okay. High Druid Trian the Mist. Raised in pagan traditions, Trian had an intense, perhaps unhealthy fascination with the god Crom Cruach, perhaps the most bloodthirsty of all the pagan gods. His obsession, Trian, came to carving dozens of small effigies of Crom. Now, after being accepted as one of the children, he uses these effigies as lures for acolytes. Fervent chanting and bloody offering work wonders on the imaginations of many. He is over yonder. Okay. Yeah, hey Lex, how's it going? I can show the gear that we're using. We are currently using weapon. We got Mjolnir at the end of the base game. Currently has a chance to poison enemies on heavy hits and stuff and everything. We also have the Gorgon Shield, which has a chance to poison on a parry and increases attack after each hit. And then we are using the Valkyrie's Legacy Disguise. So the Valkyrie's Legacy armor here. You get that from the mastery challenges, completing all the mastery challenges that What's Her Face has across the base game. So we got all those, and then we're using the hunting bow, which has an increased chance to stun or increase stun on hitting weak points. The Magyar hunting bow. That is what we are using at this time. Yeah, thanks. We've tried out some of the other legendary weapons that we got in the base game. We tried out Excalibur. We tried out... I didn't actually use Odin's Spear when we got it. Whatever it was called, I forget. They're just not weapons that weapon types that I like to use. So we kind of just did without them. Well, I definitely just like the hammer shield build. Try to create a raid team purely with Valkyries once. Oh yeah, how did that go? That would be pretty cool. You've been using Gungnir in the Gale Bog. Yeah, Gale Bog's pretty good. I mean, I guess. I don't know if I got that yet. It's not that. This is the one we're after right here. Get out of here. You is like, yes, Mjolnir has increased stun, and so the thunder aura that it can generate does increase stun as well. So absolutely.
Darkness could not hide.
So that's what Mjolnir's whole thing with. For every melee hit has a chance to do stun damage to all enemies around. So every melee hit has a chance to do that thunder area. And then stun not only the person that we're hitting, but all people around us. Who have we revealed stuff for now? The Whisper. A note taken from the child of the Danu. Tell the Whisper to increase the potency of her poison. We have need of the most effective methods. You'll likely find her praying to her mother goddess, the Morgan, and the Boyne Tombs. Investigate the Boyne Tombs, a forested hill, west of Rathdown Trade Post and northern Meath. Well, we know where that's at. Yeah, right there. Love your goal of going to do 100% though. Keep going. Yeah, we're keep going. We've done everything in the base game. We just have to finish Ireland, and then we need to go do the Paris DLC, and then Svartalheim, and then we're going to. I think there's the roguelike thing, and we'll see about trying the rest of trying to get through that, at least seeing what it's about before we call it a game. Yep, we did all the fishing too. We did all the fishing and the hunting quests. We got all that done. This way. Did not have the patience while fishing. Gotcha. I bow fished a lot. A lot of times I just found things and shot up with the bow rather than waiting to catch them with the actual rod and reel.
Anka!
Arf, arf. Piggy. Oh, that fire. Yes, I like to kill the pig. Get out of here.
Thumbs out!
Alright, warning found near the Boy Tombs. Stay away! A mad woman haunts Boyne Tombs. She spoke to her companion Wolf as if it were her brother and threatened to serve my bits to it for supper. I survived only by praising her beauty. She invited me to consummate our love, graced by the ritual ark where the bogs of Boyne yield their dead. If any such place exists, I shall never go within 30 miles of it. Investigate the stone ritual circle near the small harbor along the Boyne River. Okay. Is that... This is the Boyne River? Yeah, this is the harbor on it, so... Something right near here. Hi. Stomping we will go, stomping we will go. Is this it? Yes, this is it. That was not bad to find. Leach, Madwoman of the Bogs. Prayer found on the sacrificial stone. The whisper they call me, and whisper I do. I whisper to the bodies sunk in the bogs. They reward me with chilled juices I wring from their flesh. From this, a poison is made. The bog's bodies whisper the victims' names. Assassinate the whisper. She can be found roaming the boglands east of Ink Row. High Druid Leach, the Whisper. Leach considers herself a daughter of the Morrigan, the ancient goddess of death and disease. She spends her time searching the bogs of Meath for mummified bodies that sometimes yield her to her prodding. She believes she murdered them in a previous life and left them for discovery. The bodies exude oozy swamp water, which Leach uses for her poisons. She is thus invaluable to the children of the Danu. Okay. Oh, I didn't mark of the target. Looks like she is down yonder. Oh, there she is. Wonder if we can get... Oh, she's got a wolf that following her, doesn't she? Or a pig or something. Said in the thing a wolf, but that was definitely a pig. Hi! Gotcha. What was that, four children of the Danu down?
Your rituals.
Out of like the 9 that there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The spider. Note taken from the children of Danu. Colleague, I fear that our friend the spider continues her foolishness. She imbibes frequently with the drinking champion at Dublin's alehouse. I need not tell you that is no way to maintain secrecy. Otherwise, she does her work well. Many of our enemies have fallen thanks to her deals. Could you speak with her? The Oak. Defeat the drinking champion found in Dublin's ale house. Okay. It would be here. Core challenge completed. I don't know what that's about. Alright. Alright, hey, you would...
Shall we lock horns?
Let's do it.
Down it faster than me, and you are the victor. Let's see your silver. What's a drinking game without a prize? The hort it is. Ha, we drink. Hvað vildi ég gera að fá saltstein núna? Má vera dagbít.
Oh, hopefully we win.
Hvað eigum að segja? Betra.
Efnilega unga kostir, ef þau mætti að vinna. Eða seljast við.
Það gellir sem hopnar sleipnir í hausnum á mér.
Ah.
Ég þarf eitthvað að drekka.
Hann dökklitaði, armhærði kallinn var algjör vapperi.
Nice.
Hey, you're a drinker. Thor himself could now drink me.
No one at the drinking contest. I do not know the true name of the spider, but she cannot defeat me when it comes to downing mead. I've seen her slyly passing silver under Dublin's tallest tree. Where are you? I should look there for her. Investigate the vicinity of the tallest tree in Dublin. Okay. It's over this way, isn't it? What's been my favorite DLC so far? I would say my favorite DLC so far has probably been this one. I didn't really care too much for the Valhalla, Jotunheim, Odin DLCs. And I did the Isle of Skye and didn't really care for it either. Alright, ID Merchant of Dublin. Note found under Dublin's tree. Friends, speak not with me. The silver I promised with you is in hand. Then I'll love Paris. Gotcha. The merchant may never walk again. He was more than willing to meet my demands for your payment. Find me in the market. I may well have another task for you. We will conduct our affairs in plain view. Destroy this note, the spider. Assassinate the spider. She can be found making deals in Dublin's market. Lady Ideen the Spider. Ideen's family died violently during the burning of Dublin. She grew up catching apples and stealing bits of cloth that she sewed into patchwork shifts. By dint of hard work, she made a living and then more. She knew every rumor and transaction made in Dublin's port and market and wanted part of it. She discovered that threats could be effective in difficult negotiations, but only if they were believable. Torture became a favorite bargaining method. Aydin cultivated powerful friends and found that the Danu were willing to help. It did not take much for her to sign on wholeheartedly. Over here. I don't know why I had to go slow there for that hit. Okay.
Stungados! Kom þér undan!
Welcome.
I'd like to sell my trinkets.
I have customers for this.
I also don't need all these runes. We already got the ones we want to use equipped.
Thank you for selling to me. This is available for purchase.
There's still
This
some
could be nice.
cosmetics
I hope
in
you
here
enjoy
we can
this.
buy. All right.
Nothing more?
I'm off. Be well.
Just like there's a bunch of cosmetics back in the base area game that we still hadn't bought, because the one thing this game does for as long as it does is does not generate money. Alright, we didn't learn any more about the Order, so the rest of these must be gotten during the storyline. So let's go to Tuam. There's not a good way to get to Tuam. In Ireland, you can. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's the only way to passively make money. Yes. But like, we played the whole base game, and there was no way to passively make money apart from like, you know, what you pick up and stuff. This is the first point in the game, now that we've completed all of Azar's deliveries, that we can passively make money just by, you know, generating the goods now and then getting rid of them. But that was not something we had the whole previous part of the game. And then there's all of this, these items, these cosmetics that the game gives you to purchase, and we hadn't had money for the game to purchase them. So it's only at this point now that we actively can. You've been farming by raiding, but that gets quite repetitive. Yeah, I agree. We did the river raids until we got all of the things that we could buy from that merchant. And there was a bot. Let's get rid of that bot. go. But yeah, Lex, there's just not a good way to generate income in this game to buy the stuff that it gives you to be able to buy, if you wanted to buy it all. Alright, last time we were in Tuam, all the guards fought us because they were mad or something.
This is Tuam. One of these cottages is where the cursed hides.
Well, you could sell ingots that you don't use. Yeah, I agree. Or iron ore.
Somewhere around here.
Because I have 42 or 30,000 iron ore and 42,000 leather that I'm not used. And I can't do anything. Or, well, I could do stuff with, but I'm not. Only we could sell that. Note from a villager. Most esteemed sir, you've been helpful. I've been helpful in the past, I have. And I believe this gossip I heard might be helpful too. Some villagers who pray at the old effigy have heard strange cries echoing up from they don't know where. I think it comes from the cavern that runs beneath the village, the one you had me deliver Pete to. I just thought you ought to know, for people get curious the way they do. I ask no silver, although I am most needful. Irk the Gong farmer.
Beneath the village. That is odd.
Shrubs for cover.
Where does this lead?
Got the bear. This is just an opal.
This area is off limits. What is the meaning of all this?
I have left to prepare for the ritual. My puka is always with me. Flood the land with my fog. My puka will take strength from it and her changes of form.
Puka? What would that be?
Her dog. Don't be a dummy. Oh, you went faster. Hit me right before my hammer did.
Get me out of here.
Just a second. Note to the Druids of Danu, the ritual hour comes upon us. All efforts must bend to its success. We have offerings of plenty to please the cursed, our high druid.
Sacrifice. They will learn. What tragedy has befallen you?
Well, thanks be. You're not one of them.
One of who?
The Danu. Not like any druids I've ever seen before. They grabbed me. And me mates. We got lost in the fog. Me mates.
Keep your wits about you.
The High Druid calls herself the Cursed. She sacrificed them, bit by bit. You understand? First a hand, then a leg.
You should run while you're intact. But first, what is the Cursed planning to do?
She dragged old Finton to some ritual. Poor man. I daren't think what's become of him.
Save yourself.
I will. I'm done with this place.
A shoddy sacrifice. They will learn no portents from this. A sacrificial ritual on something about a puka. It is not much, but Kira may know what it means.
Alright. Report back to Kiara at Tuam's southern entrance. Will do. The free captain divulged that the cursed is a high druid who will soon perform a ritual. Kiara will know what to do next. Alright, well, let's go. We already been here once, and if I remember correctly, we can get back out going this way. You don't want to jump up there so we can get this guy?
Kira said to meet outside the village, to the south.
Off we go.
Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded.
Eivor, I delivered the cure.
Has Bareth escaped Flaun's wrath?
He has, and is much relieved. The soldiers are coming back to themselves. What have you learned?
The Cursed will perform a sacrificial ritual.
Sacrifice? Faye, the Cursed is then a High Druid.
I learned that she is. But what does that mean?
She wields great power. She will be protected by her acolytes.
Not
Okay.
only her acolytes. I also learned the ceremony will be protected by what was it? A pook.
A puka? That will be dangerous, but we've no choice. The ritual will likely be held at Carnagan. We must look there.
What is a puka? A kind of animal?
A kind of animal? I will explain on the way. Come.
Okay.
You promised to explain about the puka.
Sure, they were once marvelous creatures, able to take the forms of any animal. Now, they're
Well, I guess you just
dangerous.
want to walk.
Is this a
Okay.
jest?
Have you no such creatures in Norway?
There is Fenrir, wolf to the gods, but he is unusual.
Well, pukas are common in Ireland.
Kiara or Randvi? Randvi.
Rituals. Is this your
I
work?
mean, personally, probably I would prefer Kiara, but we already have a relationship with Randvi. We're gonna keep true to that.
He has pledged not to let that happen.
You love Kiara's soothing voice. Agreed.
Careful now. Pukas are quick. Search for tracks showing long claws and stay on your guard.
There. Tracks.
The puka! Follow
Oh.
it!
It looks like a wolf.
Because the puka is in the shape of a wolf just now.
Interesting. This fog enters into my head.
Mine as well.
Okay.
Did the wolf speak?
werewolf. Alright, come on.
What in the Nine Realms was that beast?
Seems like there's a bunch of dudes up here.
Be careful now.
Alright, well now we know about the cursed. Let's see what we know about the cursed. Upon learning that the cursed is a high druid and that she's playing a purple ritual, Kiara leads Eivor to begin the search in Carnigan. Setne, druid of the mist. Throughout her life, Setne has been interested in death. She immersed herself in the study of poisonous plants and found that their potency appeared to increase if they were anointed by sacrificial blood. She has been very effective at ridding the children of enemies, and continues to expand her understanding of lethal poisons. Due to this knowledge, she is one of the most revered members of the Children of the Danu. Okay, we're blocking a little early right now. The Puka's full health again now? Well, that's not fair. My goodness. My timing is way off on parrying this thing.
The ritual is profaned. It is the priestess.
Get out of here. Ow. Where are you aiming at, Eivor? Still throwing stuff.
Not fail you.
Okay. No, they can't be stunned again after once being stunned. Once you've been stunned once, you've been stunned, and then that's it.
You betrayed us. I curse you with all the powers of the moon.
Your curses mean nothing.
You drew back When we most needed your awful might. And now...
The Cursed is dead.
She accused you of betraying the children of Danu.
I was once one of them.
How can this be?
Deirdre warned me against them, but back then it seemed the only hope.
You knew these people. Why did you not direct me to the Wren?
They only wanted to use me. Distrustful and secretive. I never knew their true names or anything about them.
Well, Lex, just so you know, since you're a new person, we do hour-long streams, we do hour-long episodes, or around an hour. And I do Assassin's Creed on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and I do Pokemon a lot around that. I do Pokemon each morning, and I do 2 back-to-back hours of Pokemon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Alright, and that got us a couple more things here. We'll have to look at these next time, because we're over an hour now, so we're going to finish up this episode. So that's where we'll end today. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode, and we'll be back on Wednesday with more Assassin's Creed. Till then, we'll see you all next time. Thanks for chatting, Lex.